started. So this is the second video of the Pac-Man games I was talking about in my last video. And after this, I might take a break from ranting or whatnot, but I will say that Pac-Man 2, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2 is a pretty good game as well. If I had to choose like which one, I think I'm gonna go for Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2 because it had more features in it. It had more stages to it, and it had more like level designs to it or whatnot, and more missions you can like replay, or if you want to go back to stages or certain levels, you can do that as well. And there has been some differences that are not in the Pac-Man 1 game as well, is because like for Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2, I don't think there's no multiplayer on here, nor are there arcade games in the game as well. So yeah, so I believe those were some things that were not included. And I will, go to my favorite parts of the game. My favorite parts of the game is where you're powering up and you have more abilities, and I like how you can play like those like little like side missions or whatnot where you're playing as Spiral or Silly. And one thing, my favorite boss fight in the game is fighting Grindertron. Like fighting Grindertron was amazing. So how it works is that you power up and then Pac-Man becomes gigantic in size. So just like Grindertron. So you're pretty much as tall as like a few story or several story tall buildings or whatnot. And what you're going to do is that when Grindertron is using his propeller to bring you closer to him, he starts shooting missiles at you. And what you do is that you want to chop down those missiles. And when you chop down those missiles, that's where you burp it out to him. And yeah, you chomp the missiles and then you spit them out back at him, and that's what damage him. Now, when Grindertron is completely damaged, he will go all crazy, and then he has spin in his head will spin around in circles. Now, as soon as that happens, you want to finish him off. So that was my favorite part of the boss fight, was finishing him off, though, meaning that I spammed the attack button multiple times until you finally get those final points. And as soon as you do that, Pac-Man hits his head so hard that his head becomes nearly like decapitated or whatnot. Yeah, it's a pretty good scene to see. My favorite stage in the game is the space stage. And the space stage is my favorite because I just love the feeling of it. I love the how it looks, the way it's designed, and how you can just get around there easily. And I like the enemies there as well. You can just eat them and attack them or whatnot. And the boss fight is pretty good too. The boss fight is like this giant ship that is like shaped like a cone, and it has a giant eye and a giant mouth too. The name of the boss fight in the space stage is named Apex's Mech. And it's a cool one too. I believe that you have to attack him at the right moments, because if you don't, then he will start to attack you. I think the time where he's vulnerable when he's flipped on his side or whatnot, exposing his weak side or whatnot. And let me tell you something. In Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2, the one-ups go crazy though. Like you can reach 99 lives in like little to no time though, because that's how easy and quick you can like get extra lives. Like it's insane. Yeah, 99 is the max amount of lives you can get. No higher than 99, I believe. So yeah. That's what I really liked about the game too. Now, the attacks from the power-ups are a little different. You see now, if you eat the power berry that gives you the fire powers. Now, in Pac-Man 1, when you throw the fire at the ghost, they die automatically. But if you just throw fire, now if you throw the fire with the fire power up in Pac-Man 2, however, then the ghosts don't die automatically. They just get stunned. So yeah, you stun them and then you eat them. Cause I wish they would have actually like kept that little feature or whatnot, but I guess it makes sense. Then yeah, it would have been I said like a little too easy instead of just chopping them down completely. But yeah, that's what I just like really liked about the game though. Like like not about it's not just the features though, but the music. Oh yeah, the music is just absolutely amazing, and that's what I just like really liked about it was that you play it and it just gives you this feeling of just surrealness of just like just transitioning to the next level, and yeah, it's a great feeling after all. And I will talk more about the levels in the game too, but of course not all the levels since there's a lot of shit to explain. And I will explain, like, this level right here. This level named is called Prehistoric, I believe. Now, I really like this level too, is that you can see the woolly mammoths like running around. You can see, like the waterfalls and the icebergs or the ice like on the water. And there's this type of ghost that hides like in the ground and it pretends to be a bush. Now you will see it when it pops its head out though. So chopping down ghosts is a little different in Pac-Man 2 than Pac-Man 1. Remember when I said to take down the Cyclops ghosts or the Guardian ghosts, you have to double tap them to eat them down. Now for Pac-Man 2, however, now, if you want to eat the Guardian ghosts, I'm not too sure if the Cyclops ghosts are included in this game, but yes, now instead of double tapping, you will have to tap it like repeatedly until the ghost is completely like chomped down or whatnot. So when that so when the ghost peeps his like head out the ground in the prehistoric level, that's when you see, and that's where you need to chop it. So you can't double tap it this time, and yes, you have to tap it repeatedly until the ghost gets devoured completely. So yeah, I would say that it's more features. There's more features to the game, and it does give the vibes of like surrealness, of course. And that's what I just like really loved about it. It was one of the best games during that time period, and nobody can really deny that. Because whoever said that Pac-Man isn't great, then nah, the ultimate poser for real. But oh yeah, another thing in the game is when you go. Okay, so it mainly happens when you're like, I don't know if it happens, mandatorily or it happens randomly, but it usually happens randomly when I was playing the game. And so what will happen is that you will see these whirlpools or these like little like black hole things like in the ground. So when you see them, you can go inside of them, and where they will take you is that they will take you to this like little like maze thing or this challenge thing. So when you complete it, then yeah, you will get some more like rewards with that as well. And I believe that those little maze things are also tutorials to like help you like guide through your help you guide through the game. Like, the sleeping ghosts don't attack you, but they can hurt you if you touch them or whatnot, but they don't attack you. So they will help you get to certain places where you can't run or jump to, or even maybe power up to as well. So they usually, now the sleeping ghosts are usually lined up in the angle or whatnot. So what you do is that you gotta tap the chomp button like repeatedly to get to that area, which I thought was like pretty good. And this is like, it wasn't just for Pac-Man 2, it was for Pac-Man 1 as well. And the ghosts that have like those tentacles on them, yeah, those are pretty good. Like those are like one of my favorite ghosts to see. Now the tentacle ghosts in Pac-Man 1, they would take you to places where you chomp on to them, and they will like fly you around to like a certain places to get to. So where you get to that certain place, you can just eat them, and yes, you're there. But if you hold on to them for too long, they will like reject you. You will either fall back to where you started, or they might drop you in the lava. So yeah, but for Pac-Man 2, I don't now they're usually harmless or whatnot. So if you have ice powers, you can use them as platforms. So you freeze them one at a time, and yes, you can just hop on them, and they will take you up to like a different platform or progress to the next level. So yeah, I'm still learning how to like get back on track on this. I thought I would just explain some stuff. Of course, not all of it. Then yes, there's gonna be a shit ton of stuff to tell or explain or whatnot. But yeah. Oh, well, like another boss fight that I like doing was that in the prehistoric level, you're you're as the granite power up, I believe, where Pac-Man is as a granite ball, and there's like this T-Rex that's like chasing after you, and the best thing to do is that you want to try to like dodge the T-Rex, and then go from there. And I believe there was like another thing too, though, is that now you get to fight the T-Rex when you're Pac-Kong. Pac-Kong is where Pac-Man turns into this giant gorilla. And yeah, it's amazing too. So I am gonna I said like a little break from ranting like a little bit, of course, like not for too long though, but maybe like trying to get some more stuff in, trying to explain things better without having to like I say repeat myself like sometimes. But I was like saying like in my comments too, though, is that I will add some stuff that I didn't include in the video. That way I don't have to go back and like say it in the video. It will just be there in the comments. So yeah. I just loved these games when I was a kid. I wish I could play them again. I mean, I can still can, but might be a little hard to do so nowadays. So yeah, one more thing for in this video, Pac-Lantis was one of my favorite stages too, cause I get to see all of that water run. I get to see all of those like cool features, similar features to like what Hydro City Zone looks like in those like Sonic games, or even those other like underwater levels too. And the favorite thing is that I love to see those ghost sharks. Like you grab the ghost sharks, and then like you swing them around, and then you hit them to a mine, and yeah, that's how you defeat them. And the boss fight is pretty good. The boss fight is where you fight this giant octopus or this squid like looking creature, and when you pretty much defeat the boss, then yeah, level is pretty much completed now. As for the Pac-Man stage, I I do believe that you can also power up as the granite ball as well. You can just, run across platforms or just eat ghosts eat ghosts automatically. In like certain platforms are weak too, so you got to be careful like where you because when those platforms start cracking or breaking, that's where you can fall or maybe die. And the good thing about it is that when you get hit, you don't lose your power up like you do in Pac-Man Wonder. When you get hit, you keep your power up, which is a good thing. So that's why I don't have to go back and like eat a power berry again. I will still have my powers then, so that's a good thing. And yeah, I'm gonna pretty much, wrap this one up for now. Like I said before, like new gaming rants are gonna come soon eventually. It's gonna take some time, but yeah, hopefully I should be able to like get it all done by now. And yeah, that's about it.